talking about big money divorces.
Oh, big money divorces. Yes. Welcome to the closing table with the Money Guys, Sidney Young and Jared Parrish. This episode is being brought to you by Allura Financial, AlluraFinancial.com, your source for real estate investment funding. Now, presenting the Money Guys. All right. It is Tuesday. End of March, last week of March.
30th.
March the 30. My name's Sidney Young.
And Jared Parrish.
We are at closing table with the Money Guys. We got your money. Not ours, your fucking money. Oh, sorry. You're so money.
All right, cursing so early in the show. That's a good
Hey,
sign. That's a good sign.
I watched a movie last night with Vince Vaughn. I can't remember the name of it. It was Vince Vaughn. It was Mel Gibson and the guy who played in Miami Vice, Don Johnson.
Yeah?
It was on, I think, Amazon Prime. What a cool
military
show.
movie, wasn't it?
No, it's about there were two police officers, and then they got suspended, so they went and robbed some guy that robbed banks. I don't know.
Love it.
Anyway, yeah, he was interesting. Kept me awake till almost midnight watching that show. Anyway, speaking of shows, this is going to be a cool show. You know why? I'll tell you why. He told me what the show was about earlier. I completely
can't remember.
forgot. I don't remember, man.
Well, you do like that authentic reaction to everything.
Yeah, so
that's good.
You know, we're here broadcasting live from downtown Houston in Allura Financial office, which we called in our 30 minutes the Allura Financial Studio. How about that?
Oh, yeah.
And it's bright and sunny finally. High tech, dude. High tech. Christina was here. She had to run and go do something. Not sure what she's doing.
Back.
Yeah, there you go. But we've had a very busy month of March, man.
Yes.
It's been crazy.
Yeah, it's been March Madness.
It has been March Madness.
No basketball included.
It's been crazy. We've done a lot of closings this month. I think we hit our record month on closings.
Let's get a little.
They happen so soon that we're still excited when we hit a closing. We are, but we got another closing. Got to send out another invoice. Jesus.
What are we going to do with all that?
God dang it. I'll get to it tomorrow. I'm drinking. But, no, we get a lot of phone calls from people. We do business funding. We do fix and flips. We do buy and holds. We do cash out refis. We do it all.
If you need money, you call the Money Guys.
That's right. So, speaking of money, I know somehow, some way today's show's related to money.
We always talk about money. That's what we do here at the closing table.
Don't get us the family.
Right. Yeah, so today I did put something together very special.
Okay.
So a lot of people, it can kind of be a sensitive subject
Really?
for me. You know what? Hey, some people, they enjoy it.
I don't remember what you said. What is the show about, man? You're killing me.
Man, today we're talking dirty laundry.
Dirty laundry.
We're talking about big money divorces.
Oh, big money divorces. Yes. I love it.
So, I compiled this list of the top 10 most expensive divorces in the world.
Oh, I know, we all know who number one is.
You
Uncle
know what?
Jeffy.
Number one, you are wrong.
Really?
Now, see, the news talks about him. The man's worth $135 billion. $1 billion.
Okay, think about that. $135 billion. It takes, I can't even fathom, 999 million plus one to equal $1 billion. I couldn't imagine that 135 times more.
Now, as most of us think, in a divorce, hey, it's going to be a 50-50 split.
Yeah.
Now, Mr. Bezos was a smart son.
Yeah, he is. He got double wide and single wide.
Guess what she walked away with in the divorce?
What?
$36 million.
That's it.
Yep.
She can't live off that.
That's why they didn't make it on today's top 10.
He had a prenup.
I don't know about a prenup. A lot of it was a lot of this stuff is confidential. So it's
$36 billion, not million.
Million.
Dude, are you serious?
Yes.
She
awarded to her in the form of stock.
$36 million.
Million.
Dude, he ought to be skipping a rope.
So they didn't make the top 10 today.
I wonder how long they were together.
I think it said around 12 to 20 years. I don't know, somewhere around there.
Was she with him when he was in the garage starting out?
Oh, yeah.
And all she got was $36 million?
All she got was $36 million.
Dude, you freaking loser. You're in the garage selling packages when I married such and she had to put up with that speech.
Now, I could go ahead and spoil it for everyone and tell you what the lesson of today is, but I'm going to wait till the end. You're going to have to wait to the end to listen to the lesson of the day.
All right.
So anyway, let's start out with, now all these, I mean, a lot of referred to as power couples. So the first one we've got here is Bob and Sheila Johnson. Now, these are television moguls, Bob and Sheila Johnson.
You know why they're divorced?
We're going to find out.
I know why. He showed everyone it's Johnson.
So Bob and Sheila Johnson both co-founded BET, Black Entertainment Television.
Okay.
In 2000, the couple became the first African-American billionaires.
Oh, wow.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
And when the couple divorced 2 years later, after becoming billionaires, Sheila walked away with $400 million.
Wow.
Now, in a twist of fate, I thought this was rather interesting.
Yeah, twisted fate.
Sheila later married the judge who presided over the divorce.
No way.
That's almost like insider trading.
That's.
The judge is like, 400 million, eh? He's like, listen, I hooked you up, right?
Here's my number, by the way. Call me.
No, Joey. He's like, listen. I'm going.
I'm Judge Joe Brown. Call me.
We're gonna award this in your favor later on. Me and you. How about dinner?
We'll talk about it.
That's smooth. That's Mr. Smooth right there. Number 9, we've got Mel Gibson and Robin Moore.
You know why they divorced? Mel didn't like the Jews. Remember?
He didn't like juice? I like apple juice, orange juice, pineapple juice. I heard pineapple juice is fun in the bedroom.
Mel yelled about Jews on the thing there.
Yeah, when he was drunk out of his damn mind. So I'm sure there was a number of things that happened with Mel Gibson and Robin Moore. But so this is a $425 million settlement.
You know, another issue he had sexually. I read the story on that.
Couldn't get it up?
No. She was supposed to do something for him every morning, 7 mornings a week. Yeah.
Maybe he found someone else to fill in that position.
I don't know.
Yeah, so at the time, the settlement totaled half of Mel Gibson's net worth.
How much was it?
$425 million.
Damn. How long were they together?
I don't know. I didn't say.
Still, $425 million.
That's a lot of cheese, man.
Geez, she did better than Bezos.
Yeah, no joke. No, she should be happy.
Yeah, really.
Number 8 on the list is Craig McCaw and Wendy McCaw. Now, he was in the cell phone industry. He was a pioneer in the cell phone industry. And she was a newspaper publisher. Now, this one was amicable. They both agreed to it in 1997, and they settled with an estimated to exceed $460 million in Nextel stock. Remember Nextel phones?
Yeah.
A little radio on it?
Yeah. No one does it anymore, but yeah.
I used to love those.
I did too. You just sounded cool.
I know, right?
Hey, is anyone listening?
You couldn't understand what they were saying, but you still sounded cool.
How'd it go?
Now, $460 million.
That's a lot,
I wouldn't
man.
mind it.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Would you work if you had that money?
Hell no, you don't work. Come on. Shit.
It's like, you know what? The rest of my life, I'm just going to be a Yelp reviewer for vacation spots. So, number 7, Dmitry Rybolovlev. I'm really bad
Just
at
say
this. Dmitry and Elena. In 2014, Elena filed for divorce from this Russian businessman, Dmitry, and cited his serial infidelity.
I mean, he did it with cereals?
Like Cheerios? He must not have been well endowed. That's all I'm saying.
It
wasn't even
those shredded wheats.
Once the milk makes it soggy, I guess.
Who knows? This is a terrible show, man.
So apparently,
if you're still listening,
right? So he apparently got around a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're a billion
serial infidelity means he didn't stay home. He was out and about, and
I think everyone knows what serial infidelity is.
Yeah, there you go.
You're the only one that had to look it up.
I had to look it up.
So here's something funny about it. So the courts initially awarded Elena a whopping $4.5 billion with a B in the settlement. But after he appealed it, she walked away with only $604 million. So she got the 0.5 out of the $4 billion that she was initially worth. Still, come on. $600 million. Are you really going to be crying about that?
No, you ain't. You're going to be doing okay.
Yeah, I think she's doing all right. She may not have applied for some stimulus checks.
Yeah, you know. Yeah.
Yeah. So number 6 on the list. You even want to try pronouncing that? Adnan.
I can't even do that.
Soroya. So and now this one was back in 1961. So
61.
I'm sorry. They married in 1961. They divorced in 1980. Now in 1961, the Saudi Arabian arms dealer. So you probably don't want to fuck with him. He married a 20-year-old British woman.
Did she need
named
arms?
Sandra. She had arms.
Oh, okay,
She had
good.
2 of them.
Oh, cool.
And so she converted to Islam, all this other stuff. The couple divorced in 1974. I said 1980. I was wrong. The couple divorced in 1974, and their settlement totaled then $874 million,
Jeez.
equivalent to $2 billion today.
Not bad. Guess what is also equivalent to $2 billion today? This next defunct commercial that you're going to see, they are no longer in business. We're right back.
Oh, look at her, Mama. She's so cute. Can I get her, please?
We'll see, dear.
Oh.
This Christmas, find what speaks to you at Pier 1 Imports.
You like dirty laundry? Well, guess what? Take the Tide out of the washing machine.
Talking dirty laundry today.
So we're talking about divorces, large divorces, and it seems like the woman wins every deal. You got anywhere the men win?
Maybe.
That means no.
Going through the big D and don't mean Dallas. So, number 5, we've got Harold Hamm and Sue Ann Arnold. In 2012, this bitter divorce proceedings between oil magnate Harold Hamm and his wife
Oil
Sue.
magnet. What does that mean?
It means he's doing lots of business.
Baby oil?
I don't think so, Tim.
Okay. Just ask. You got to ask, right?
No. Big oil and gas guy.
All right.
So, ended with her receiving a massive $974 million check. Now,
Damn.
funny about this, so they divorced in 2012. Now, apparently this is a multi-year court battle, and she didn't deposit the check until 2015. I don't know why I would have been hanging on. I would have deposited that thing from divorce court straight to Bank of America.
That
I'm
makes no sense at all.
I want it all in ones. Yeah.
Hey, can you put it in this bag?
Right? No
Think about
joke.
that. Even if you got it in hundreds, how much space would it use up? Pablo Escobar had that problem.
Yeah, he did. Now he lost estimated over $5 billion
To rats.
to rats, and something I found out, he spent, it was right around $800,000 a year on rubber bands
Oh,
to
that's
wrap the
right.
cash.
You got to wrap your cash.
You got to wrap it,
You got to wrap it. Don't bap it unless you wrap it.
right? So, but yeah, so she didn't deposit that till 2015. I thought that was it's like, if that was part of the settlement proceedings, it's like, all right, you're gonna get awarded it, but you can't take it until 2015.
And what year did she get awarded?
2012.
3 years. Wow.
Yeah.
She must have had money.
That was more than likely.
Give me and you, the ink wouldn't have dried.
No. No. Now, number 4, someone you may know, Steve Wynn.
Nope. Never heard of
Guy
him.
that owns a casino in Vegas. Wynn owns huge golf courses.
I've heard of Steve Lost, but not Steve Wynn.
No, Steve Wynn. So Steve Wynn in 2010, the Las Vegas casino bigwigs Steve and Elaine Wynn were married to each other not once, but twice. From 1963 to 1986, and then once again from 1991 to 2010. Now, their second divorce is said to be one of the most expensive of all time.
Really?
Although the details have been kept under wraps, the settlement is estimated at $1 billion.
Poor Mrs. Wynn.
How is she going to survive?
When will she come back?
I call that a win.
That's not a loss.
This is how winning is done.
Huh? What about China, huh?
Yeah, China's not winning. They're trying to win. They're cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now this is one that you're really going to like. Bernie Ecclestone and his wife Slavica.
Slavica.
So
Slavica, get in this room.
So Bernie is a Formula One executive.
Mm.
Okay, he's one of the richest people in the United Kingdom.
Oh, okay.
He divorced his Croatian model Slavica. in 2000
Imagine. I thought she's Hispanic. Okay.
Right? Yeah. So no, it's Croatian.
Croatian. Mm-hmm. Didn't they go on top of salads?
The croutons.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna make a joke about she was Croatian and their love corroded, but hey, but yeah. Where's my little?
I don't know.
There we are. Ain't a bad joke like a dad joke.
All right, go ahead.
So anyway, they divorced in 2009. The settlement was estimated at $1.2 billion.
Poor Slavata.
I know. And although the details aren't very clear, there appears to be an unusual twist.
Uh-oh, they remarried.
Sydney, what could this unusual twist be?
Jeez, I don't know. Tell me.
So, funny thing, in the 1990s, he started having heart issues.
Yeah, he did.
1999, he had a bypass. Mm-hmm. Now, he was worried that if he was going to die on the operating table having his bypass surgery, then his children would inherit everything that he owns.
Yeah.
Now, in England, there's an inheritance tax just like we have here. Mm-hmm. So that means if they inherit all that shit, they pay 40% in taxes.
Jeez, that's huge.
So the government would take 40% of everything. In order to protect his children from that,
He gave it to him.
he assigned everything to his wife.
Ooh. Did he live?
Oh, he lived. And he's
Oh,
living.
she didn't give it back.
Here's the thing.
Oh.
So when they divorced, everything was in her name.
Oh.
So when this thing was settled, who's paying who?
What bridge is he holding a sign under now?
Because of this, it looked like she was the wealthier one to the court, and she is required to pay her ex billionaire husband $100 million a year.
Jeez, not bad.
So he gets a decent allowance.
He's a kept man. So what do you do for a living? Her?
No joke, right?
Jeez.
Oh man, where is it? Is it? Anyway, it's nope, wrong one.
That's pretty scary.
Yeah, I was looking for You So Money Baby.
Oh
but,
yeah, Vince
hold
Vaughn.
on. Yep.
You So
anyway,
Money Baby.
It's
Go
somewhere
ahead.
in there. But anyway, yeah. So he's getting $100 million a year.
Not bad. That's
I love
pretty
that
good.
little twist.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Number two, down to Rupert Murdoch and Anna Torv.
Did he sing a song?
No, Rupert Murdoch.
No, he sang not the tequila, the Pina Colada song.
No,
I like Pina Colada. You don't know?
no, that's that's a different Rupert.
Oh, different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rupert
It
Murdoch.
caught in the rain.
So Rupert Murdoch, he owns Fox News.
Oh,
So he's a media mogul.
wow. Okay.
And his journalist wife, Maria Torv, they were married for 31 years.
Wow.
Had 3 children
Oh,
together.
right.
They agreed on an amicable separation in 1998. That's so nice when people can actually work it out and just say, you know what, let's just go.
Rupert said, "You want a Pina Colada?"
So now a lot of the details are kept under lock and key.
Yeah.
We don't really know a lot about it. But she received $1.7 billion in the separation. Now, both parties seem to have moved on quickly because Murdoch married Wendy Dang 17 days after the divorce.
Dang.
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 And then Maria Torv married William Mann.
He manned up.
He manned up. She married him 6 months after the divorce. You know what? One thing I don't get, these people go through, and I went through a rough divorce. You've gone through rough divorces.
Yeah, I had one rough divorce.
Pretty much everyone that I know of has gone through a rough divorce. Why the hell you want to jump back into a marriage?
Dang.
Especially when you're this wealthy. You've got a lot of shit to lose.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
But I'm willing to bet you their marriage after all this is probably financially structured differently.
Yeah, I mean, probably.
Would you sign
contracts
if
and
you went to
prenups.
an agreement to marry a woman who's extremely wealthy? She said, "Jared, I'll marry you, but sign this. If we part our separate ways, you get nothing." Would you sign it?
Yeah.
And because guess what, you're going to gain something along the way. You may get an extra $1 million you found stashed in the backyard or something.
You know, the whole, all of that shit is scary, and there's a lot of people who marry for money.
Yeah.
And there's people that don't. I'm not
Yeah.
going to marry someone because of what I can get from them. I'm going to marry them because I want to be with them. But the whole, you never know what the future holds. And I've gotten burned.
I'll tell you what's crazy. Now, I got a ton of wealthy friends. We were talking about that this past week. I got friends who are like, to drive a Bentley is the way I drive a Toyota they do. They drive a Bentley to the store. And most of my wealthy friends
still
are
bitch about gas.
shit. Most of my wealthy friends are single.
Yeah. Yeah.
All various range of ages.
Well, I mean, think about that. These people are so wealthy. They've got a lot to lose.
Yeah.
You know, and like with this one, he remarried 17 days after the divorce.
Ooh, he was cheating on her then.
Oh, more than likely.
I
mean, we don't know
think
how
he
long-
met her on the divorce party.
She may have been the reason they got divorced.
Mm-hmm. It had to be. There's yeah.
Even though it was amicable. I mean, they say it was amicable. We don't know how amicable that was.
Okay, so what number was that one?
So that was number 2.
What's number 1?
I think we're going to get to number 1 right after this.
Defunct Show. We'll be right back.
Low, very low prices come to Fry's, your electronic wonderland. Shop Fry's first for the best selection on anything and everything you'll want for the holidays. This Pacer USB mobile drive is now at the Fry's low price of $59.99. Get this full function Nico F-150 Harley-Davidson RC truck for only $24.99. This full featured Panasonic DVD player is only $699. Remember, your best holiday buys are always at Fry's.
All right. Back in the money business.
Doing some dirty laundry
Doing some dirty laundry.
So talk about big money divorces.
Yeah.
The number 1 most expensive divorce of all time
Yeah.
was between Alec Wildenstein and Jocelyn Wildenstein in 1999. Now,
Wildenstein.
Wildenstein.
I want that name.
Right?
How much?
It's going to be Wilden.
How much?
So, Alec Wildenstein divorced his wife of 21 years, Jocelyn. Now, Jocelyn is also known as, I believe they're called the Lion Lady or the Lion Woman. She's had so much plastic surgery.
Oh.
Here, take a look right up here at the photo.
Oh, wow. Oh, shit.
So,
She's
she's had so much
How much
plastic
money
surgery.
she got? I go overlook that.
Yeah, I know, right? So this high-profile divorce proceedings resulted in Jocelyn being awarded $2.5 billion.
She's beautiful. Look at her. She's gorgeous.
Not only $2.5 billion, but for the following 13 years, she gets $100 million a year.
I love her. Will you marry me?
So, which adds to a total jaw-dropping $3.8 billion.
Jesus
Which is
Christ.
equivalent to about $5.7 billion in today's money, because that happened in the late 90s.
Man, that's insane. There you go.
So that's our dirty laundry.
That's some dirty laundry. We're going to talk about some more dirty laundry, too.
So, what's the lesson of it today?
Yeah, what is the lesson?
Keep your pecker in your pants.
But not all of them divorced for pecker pant reasons.
We don't know that. Most divorces, for one, let's look at divorce rates, all right? So divorce rates are about 70% in the United States.
But people divorce for various reasons.
Yes, but if the divorce rate in America is 70%, let's say, and a lot of people have a lot of things to lose. What if skydiving had the same rate? I mean, it's like standing in line going, is this the line I get in to lose half my shit?
Well, here's the thing. Marriage today is different than what marriage was 20 years ago, and it was different 20 years ago than it was 20 years before that.
Yes.
In today's marriage, when someone gets married at, I don't know, let's just say 21, 22, what are the chances they're going to stay married for the rest of their lives? Very, very small.
Apparently, statistically, less than 30%.
I've been married twice, so I'm a statistic as well. I've had serious relationships that lasted for several years, just never went through the marriage process. So I think it's a cycle in some people's lives.
You know, you bring up something very important. It doesn't hold the sanctity that it once had.
It
Divorce
doesn't,
is too-
but that's not a bad thing. I think just because a car you drive for 20 years, you could now just compare marriage to a car, but you could go. I mean, come on, life gets complicated as you get older. It gets different. It changes.
Yep.
You know, you've been with someone for 20, 30 years. You're very happy with them. They're happy with you.
Then
We
get
envy
married.
you. That's a couple. I know
then
people
get
like-
married. You've been happy with someone for 20, 30 years.
No, dude.
Now you can get married.
Those people I envy, the ones that have been married for 20, 30 years and they're still together, they're still happy, they know each other, and they'll stay together forever. I envy you.
You know, like my parents. My parents got married in 1981 and still happily married today.
Bingo,
Still,
there
still
you
in
go.
love. And in my hat's off to them. I mean, has it been a perfect marriage? Have they never fought? No. They've had their issues just like everyone else has their issues. But as far as the sanctity of marriage and the importance of, hey, we did this, we
Yeah.
committed for life, we're
Yeah.
gonna figure out a way how to do this. My cousin Brian, I talked to him when I was having issues in my previous marriage. I talked to him. He goes, well, one thing that my wife and I did, because they had a few problems, as he says, you know, we sat down, we talked about it, and we took the divorce option off the table.
Oh.
We said, you know what, we're in this, we're handcuffed to each other, we need to figure out how
Or
to make this
handcuffed
work.
to each other.
I mean, hey.
Well, you know, you never met my first wife, but me and my first wife divorced because we just grew apart from each other.
That happens.
We were in the process of developing careers, and that took priority over our relationship. But my second wife, you met my second wife. Oh, my God. She was just, and I hope she ain't listening here. But anyway, she was. Yeah. Okay. And now, and he's met women that I've dated since then. And, you know, I don't know. I'm happy in life finally. You know, at my age,
Good
I'm
for you,
very
man.
happy in life. You're at the age where I honestly think you're going to marry again.
I might, but it's not going to be like I did last time, which was just real quick on a whim. Oh no, I love her. I want to be together forever. I know I've only known you 3 weeks.
He's got a lot more to lose today than he had back then. He's got a
I
lot
haven't
more
regained
on
all
the
my
table.
sanity since then.
But you know, my point is this: relationships are different, just the same as. And I hate to treat a relationship like business, but sometimes you have
Well,
to.
it kind of is.
It is.
It is.
And I get ragged on all the time for doing that, comparing a relationship to a
Well,
business.
I mean, look at business partnerships. It's like me and you are married in this.
You know, if I divorce this fucker,
We both lose. But you know, and one of the things I think really has destroyed a lot of marriages over the past 10 years is Facebook.
oh, without a doubt, man, social media is killing people's marriages because these floozies get on there.
Well, everyone projects on Facebook that their life is perfect, that they're happy, they're going on vacation, they're still in love with each other. They could be taking a picture, smiling, happy. You know, oh look,
Dude,
I love them.
you
And
never
as soon
know-
as they take the picture,
Boom.
go fuck yourself.
Exactly. You never want to know what's going on behind closed doors.
And people see that.
And
They're
some
like,
people
"Look
put
how
their
happy they
business
are."
out there on social media so often, man. You're like, come on, man.
I know. People put it out there. They're just like, oh, man, look at them. They're so happy. And then they look at their spouse. They're like, why aren't you more like them?
And then a month later, you got a picture of them with someone else. What happened to that happiness you had a month ago, huh? So anyway, to each their own. Go to Allure Financial, AllureFinancial.com. That's who this show's brought to you by. That's what pays the bills around here. Allure Financial, or your 1% private funder lending company, correct?
It is.
So-
for everything that you may need
Money
is-
for.
Yeah.
This has been the Closing Table with the Money Guys. My name's
Wait
Sidney
for
Young.
the outro
Oh,
music.
I'm wait's coming, dog. It's coming.
Is it coming? And Jared Parrish.
You know why that's Jared Parrish, Sidney Young? Because we're the Closing Table Money Guys. And guess what we got? We got
Your
your money.
money.
All right, we'll see you next week.